You win. Yeah, mirror, boy. I guess it helped in that situation. Put that there.
Oh, bitch can't
No
see
free
it.
endorsement.
Can't see it. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it. I see that bitch. And I'm telling man, my shit can't do that shit.
It should be able to join you, though.
You know what I'm saying? I can join you, but you gotta have so many subscribers to do that shit. It says action to join, waiting for hosts. Okay. I just hit the ad button. Oh, yeah, right there. So this.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They too close. Turn mine down. Yo, mic check. Who's it then? What it is, man?
Shit, not a damn thing here, you know. Let me get this started right here, man. Man, I tell you what we need to do though. We need to talk about. Oh God, look at this guy right here. This man here broke all my shit here. This man here broke all my shit. Every damn thing I got over here. God damn. Look at this guy right here, man.
Should have paid attention how that one type this time.
Just climb that back. That's very easy. All right, there you go. It could turn a little bit. Just.
Oh, that's why I did what I did.
There you go.
Like I'm on the microphone.
Okay, so you on now,
yeah.
But yeah, we just gonna build this thing as we fucking fly, man. The more we do it, the better we get. But the Super Bowl thing, I ain't really get to see that Super Bowl thing like that, man. Shit.
I mean, I really didn't care because at the end of the day, I ain't making no money off of it.
That part, that's what I'm trying to tell you now. They'll turn everything to superstars anyway. They ain't putting the regular people on that bit like regular people like they should anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, let's get ready to jump into this thing, man.
So we picking on me, Truck. We're doing the podcast right now. You see him?
Yeah, we got Ann in the house today. We got Big Ann in the house today from the city.
Talking about why you breaking people's shit.
We're gonna get in a little thing on some of him today. On being a DJ and some other topics, you know what I'm saying? So, but welcome to Real Talk Podcast. Let's talk about it. So let's get right into it. Ant, what's going on, man?
We just chilling, man. Good day in the neighborhood. A lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Put the phone on charger while I'm on here on live. But I forgot these Apple phone, but it works down when it comes to the battery.
Man, listen, man. You need a charger, man. I can go get you a charger. Give me a second. I'm right back.
Oh, okay.
Wait a second.
I forgot. I ain't even look.
And look, this man here got it on live and got me getting him a charger. So just give me a minute and we'll be right back.
Hey, make sure y'all like, share, and comment, man. Everything. You know, he might be a gamer. I don't know. That ain't my business. Y'all just nosy, man. Y'all just nosy. Delusional. What's happening? I don't know if he a gamer. They talking about is you a gamer because they see the controls back there. Y'all nosy.
Nah. Them my grandkids game, man. I'm trying to transform my room and get their stuff right on up out of here so I can have all my shit set up like I want it to be set up. And Yeah, I ain't played no games, man, since I'm gonna tell you when last time I just really got into playing games.
Oh, you check, man. Make sure you share that on your page on Facebook, man. You know you got the verified stamp on your Facebook, man. I need that. We need that.
You say you need that?
Yeah, we need
Listen,
that.
man.
Go on, share it on your timeline, big dog.
Listen, the last time I started playing games, I was playing games. It was in '96. That's when they had NBA Jam.
They brought that bike too.
Listen, Donkey Kong, all that stuff on Nintendo. Hey,
Okay.
even the I was still around '99 though. I really wasn't into it like I was, but I played it.
Right before Cash Money came in.
Listen. What they call GTA. That's when they had the little stick man. You seen the man from the top. Yeah. That's when the last time I was on some game stuff. I won't even really on it like that no more. You know what I'm saying?
I get picked on because I was playing the original Xbox.
Oh,
I still got the original Xbox. I'm not finna spend no $900 to $1,000 on no game.
Nah,
I'd rather spend that on the camera.
Nah, you can't. All right, I'm starting it. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, welcome to Real Talk. Let's talk about the podcast. We got in and out today.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get into some of the things what he doing, what he like to do. Cause this man, he'll be everywhere. This the only man that I know can get to Russia and back, and you won't even know it. Real talk.
Yo.
So what's going on, man? What's up?
Out here chilling, man. We got artist management, artist development, advertising, merchandising, whatever you need as a business, or artist, or individual. I'm like a general contractor when it comes to services revolving around those services.
Right. Okay, well that's good, man. Listen, man, I've been looking for a few people to try to teach kids some of this stuff, but it's very hard to find people to give their time to even do it. That way,
game.
That way, some of these kids will have some kind of talent coming up. But everybody wants to get paid, which is understandable. But if you look at us and how we grew up, how far have we moved as a culture? We ain't too much moving nowhere. Besides somebody hoping to win a lotto.
We still stuck 200 years back. You want to make that type of record.
Right, because we refuse to teach give our youth that's coming up the game.
Right.
And so if they do decide to go to college, or by the time they're in high school good, they'll already halfway know some of the stuff just in case they want to get into it.
Right.
And those are the type of things I think that we need to really get into and teach some of these kids. What you think about that?
I love the idea. I'm actually, like I said, when you came to me around Christmas with the bike giveaway, you see how I was lit up. It wasn't even about the fact that my niece been through losing her mom, and then now I'm a full-time uncle dad. It was like someone actually cares in the community. So it was deeper than just surprising her with a bicycle. It was more on, it's people. You about to make me cry shit. There's people out here that really care about the community versus you have a lot of nonprofits who are nonprofits, but they're more focused on the income or the money, and it's not going to the actual purpose of the program.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you what my job did for me, right? My job, they would have gave me 100 turkeys if I would have asked for them, right? Mm-hmm. But I asked for 50, and then we end up buying like 50 ourselves along with somebody else, giving us some funds to make the thing happen, right? Then they turned around and gave me the bicycle, right? So I did the bike drive. But out of all the money that we did collect and the stuff that they gave me, I probably had close to $2,000, right? You know how much money I spent, me personally? And it really wasn't for me to make this happen. To buy some other little stuff to make it look good out there. $50 out of $2,000. Right. That's what I spent. My bank account for my Creative Kiddos non-profit account right now has $20 in it. Because I don't ask people for money, because a lot of times when you ask people for money, it almost seems like, to me, like you're begging. I don't like the big.
Right.
But you know, unfortunately, that's what the nonprofit is all about: going out there trying to ask people for money. But a lot of times they're not going to give it because a lot of people have corrupted that system so bad, or misusing funds in different ways, which is crazy.
Correct. But you can only, and then you see how it comes to light after a while, and you be like, man, it's nonprofits out here that's really doing what their vision is.
Right.
Then you have those who are, even in the corporation side, it's people that have nonprofits that are just used to be the front for them on money laundering.
Right.
So
Well, really, that's what the system really is. It didn't turn into a lot of millionaires. They funnel their money through nonprofits just to get rid of those tax problems that they have. You know what I'm saying? So, but then when the money is getting funded over there, which they go check on the money or not, the program themselves misusing the money because they getting rich themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which pre-government, you can pay yourself through the nonprofit program. You know what I'm saying? You can pay your employee. You can have employees. You can have all that stuff through the nonprofit program. A lot of people don't understand that. The first thing comes to a lot of people's mind, which a lot of times be correct, I must say. Uh, a lot of people think you're stealing half of the time.
Right.
But a lot of them aren't. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, a lot of them is taking that bread, man. They're not really doing the right thing with it.
Okay.
But those are the type of things that we need to do with our kids and stuff. Now, you know, I was mentioning to you earlier off the air, with the what you call it, the Explorer program with the Haines City Police Department, or 180 or whatever the case may be. Right. Now, I remember back in the 90s, they used to have the kids out on the streets and everything to teach them different skills when it come down to being a police officer. But now things are so bad. It's crazy, but we really don't have that problem in Haines City like that. Not too bad. Not that I see. I'm just saying because I don't. When I'm out there, in the last 6 years, I ain't got one ticket. I never been harassed by Haines City. Never. I never been just picked on. I never just been racially profiled. None of that shit. So some of the problems that some people have is they really causing it to themselves. Not that you're bound down to the police officer or anything, but at the same time, you have to obey the law. And it ain't like you being a sucker.
I would say, I can say that. Oh. I can go beyond that and say it also comes with the ignorance of the driver or whoever is in the vehicle, who you're riding with, and how they react. Because I've had a lot of situations that could have been avoided by people being respectful of people with authority.
Right.
Your first instinct shouldn't be F them crackers.
Right. Well, see Don't see that right there causes tension altogether.
Automatic.
Man, if you're gonna get stopped, man, take your damn ticket, shut the hell up, and move the hell on. I mean, if you got a warrant on you, you know you got the warrant. So why get upset?
Right.
You out there driving, you know you supposed to be staying undercover. So why get all pissed off when you stop you? You got a warrant, now they telling you they finna take you to jail. Well, shit, they got to do their job.
Right.
So I mean, and anything else you got to say about like the Explorer program? What you think about it? Should they just really bring it back in full force?
Like I said, I think it's still active. It's just not
pushed.
It's kind of like, I'm real unbiased when it comes to those type of situations. So I'm going to be the devil's advocate in this conversation.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. Just speak your mind.
The Explorer program, when I went to school, I'm a graduate class of 06, 07. So by then, you were either going to be a sheriff, a police officer, or you want to be an officer in the military. That's why you went to the Explorer.
Right.
But now the music has tainted the view of being an officer. You say you become an officer. Say for instance, I got my perfect example for this situation. My best friend DJ Boled, he a bounty hunter.
Right.
That's what he was doing before he transitioned into doing tax services and having mechanical bulls and all that. He was a bounty hunter. He posted his badge on the storyline on his story on Facebook, and his friend request went down almost 700 people. But nobody ever read the badge.
Nobody ever read. He just flashed it.
He just posted and said, "Man, I like my new job." Yeah. And 600 people unfriended him. When I even seeing that it says court, you know, it said court officer.
Right.
It doesn't say police, PD, nothing. It said court officer.
It said court officer. Wow.
So with that being said, come back to what I was saying about the Explore program. The kids these days so tainted in the music. F the police. Oh, you a snitch. Oh, da 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 da. And they'll understand that you either gonna have great law enforcement, terrible law enforcement, or just downright bad law enforcement.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if it ain't nobody in there that look like you, how can that help your community?
Well, I agree, but it also still depends on the personality.
Now, I just said.
Listen. Well, I'm saying not the personality of the police officer, but also start with the personality of you as the person. I mean, if you just have a bad attitude and you ain't been taught no better at home, you're gonna go out and display that type of attitude. So when you get treated that way with that attitude,
right.
And now it's the police don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Or they got something against me, or every time they see me, they messing with me. You know, like I said, back to my situation personally. Long as I've been living in Haines City, I've never been totally harassed by police officers. You know what I'm saying? I used to be out there hanging and banging and doing all that crazy crap too now. But I never did when it came down to that. I either just moved out the way completely, or I just gave the people their respect. Hey man, look, hey, yada yada yada, and move the hell on. You know what I'm saying? That's how it always been with me. Now I ain't seen other people get treated way different. I ain't seen a man get bam dead on his neck here for playing.
That come with are you going to be the diffuser or are you going to be the igniter? That's how my mind's processed.
Right. And the igniter in that situation always lose.
It's like always. I don't like riding with everybody. I don't want people to take offense to me. Like I don't drive. People know that. But at the end of the day, I am going to be driving soon. Right. I always tell people, bro, if you get pulled over, whatever you got that you supposed to got, I know this bad advice, but put it somewhere in KBC, turn all your lights on the inside of your car, take your key out the ignition, put it on the dash or put it on top of the car.
Yeah.
Let the officer know that you are in, you know, it's whatever.
Right.
That's common sense. They even teach you that in concealed weapons.
Right.
Turn your lights on so the officer don't gotta be doing all this in your car with the flashlight.
Right.
Cut your car off.
Right.
Simple compliance. That could be a warning any day.
Right.
But nah, y'all want to burn. Y'all know y'all done burn some weed. You already on 1,000. Man, why y'all pull me over?
Listen, now, I got a story about the weed thing. Now, I never smoked or drank a day in my life. Right. I couldn't tell you here. They seen me smoking or drinking nowhere. Now, I'm going to tell you what I did. I went into a store. I was working at Shoney's in like 96. No, I'm going to say 99. Somewhere 99, 2000, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say, man, I miss Shoney's.
I was working at Shoney's and they had this little gift store, this gift shop next door, right? So what I did, I seen a bumper sticker that said, I think 239 joints in a human body and none in my pocket. I bought the bumper sticker and put it on my car, right? So one day I'm riding in Clearmount. I get stopped. The reason for the stop, the man said, I think y'all got drugs in the car. Why you say that, man? I don't drink, I don't smoke. He said, well, you got a bumper sticker on your car saying you ain't got no joints in your pocket right now, basically. I'm like, that's not what it said. He said, well, it ain't the point. It's the point that I think you got drugs in the car. So they took all this out of the car, handcuffed her, put it on the side of the road. One got to he got a warrant. So I'm looking at him like, what the fuck? You got a warrant? Just be cool. My license good, everything good, right? They called the dog, searched the car, everything. Took him to, I'm just giving you the little short, long version of it, right? Took him to jail. Me and my other partner, they let her go. But before the guy let her go, he explained to me, he said, man, look, I wouldn't really even stop you because you wasn't speeding. I seen the bumper sticker. And it's got a marijuana leaf on it. So my indication is, what if they do have drugs in the car? What if this stop maybe have I stopped, they don't got drugs and they got some kind of weapon in the car.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So in that situation, I pretty much called it on myself. I wasn't even mad about it.
Right.
So he said, well, I advise you to do this. Before you leave me, I advise you take the bumper sticker off the car. Oh shit, yes sir. Look, I'm back there peeling and I got my screwdriver out my trunk and I'm messing up my bumper and all. I'm taking it off. He said, well, you know, if you want to leave it on, you could have, but you might have this problem again. But the next officer might not be as nice as me.
Especially if they can't find it.
There you go. But since we were so compliant, even the guy who had the warrant, hey man, you all got me. I got a warrant on me. They put him in the car. Me and another guy, they let us go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I was the type that had an attitude or you know, acting like a fool, what that situation could have turned into.
Everybody going to jail.
Everybody going to jail for free. And it wasn't even because of the joint of the bumper sticker. It just all the conduct and everything else that they can do. Maybe plant something in the car.
They gonna throw resisting officers.
All kind of crazy stuff.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay, listen. Question for you. In our neighborhood, what do you think that we could do to advance our neighborhood?
Respect the neighborhood for one.
Yeah.
I shouldn't. I'm having personal issues with my city right now.
Like, yeah, personal issue, bro.
Personal.
Well, what personal issue, man?
My road on Avenue A, speed limit says 15 miles an hour.
You want speed bumps?
I want speed bumps.
Man, they ain't gonna give them to you.
At least one.
They ain't gonna give them to you, man. They ain't gonna give them to you.
At least one.
They ain't gonna give them to you.
Hump. It ain't gotta be a speed bump. Just one the elevator.
One that kind of real smooth like to make it slow down.
Or something, bro. They come down my road going at least 60 to 80 miles an hour. Now, my niece can't even play.
Listen, now maybe if you had like a deaf child or something on the street, they'll probably do it then because that deaf child can be outside and not see cars coming, and then that forces the traffic to stuff along with the sign.
You just basically segued what I said. They really don't care, but at the same time, does somebody have to be killed or hurt for it to make sense? Like my mama literally lost her car from somebody that she was backing up and they literally slammed right in the back of the car.
They had a wreck on that road too down on the corner down there. Somebody ran that was last year sometime, wasn't it? The early part of last year, they had a wreck right there on that corner.
And nobody stops at that 4-way. Not even police officers.
Oh,
I done seen them run, like do
the stop and yield.
Yeah, don't even yield. Just coast through that bit and hit it. I'm like, why the stop sign even there?
I think I did that a couple times myself. You just
what they call it, a rolling stop?
No, a rolling stop. That's exactly what they call it.
They get right there and just I'm like, yeah, you ain't stop.
So listen, let's talk more about you, right? What made you decide to become a DJ? What influenced you to become a DJ?
My late father, Howard Aaron.
Howard Aaron.
That's my anybody who know me from Angle Ave. I used to live behind Hayes High School. Literally every day coming home from school. My daddy worked at Greenleaf.